Hello everyone, welcome back to the session. So in the previous session we have learned about what is JS and importance of the JS, and also what are the fundamentals we have learned, and also what are the webs why JavaScript is important for the web development, and what is the programming language basically, and now we are going to learn in this session of further fundamentals along with the intermediate level of operations in the JavaScript. So let me create an with the class underscore 09. Oh, I have forgotten this extension. We have to create extension for HTML file. Let me copy the syntax. We no need to grab the, we can go directly for the things. Class 09.js, and here we will create class -09.js. Okay, now console.log of testing. Let's test it whether it's linked or not. We no need of class 8 files, so let's go again, deport it, and now we can go, let's go 09, go live, inspect with the console testing. Yeah, it's working. So now we can go with the operations. First thing, we will go with operations. After that we can go with the conditional statements. Conditional statements, which are, these are the basics for every programming language. The logics and everything same, syntax may be different, but these are the basic things which I am saying now, along with the intermediate of conditional statements. And also we will learn about what is array, and after that for loop. For now, in next session we can learn about remaining loops. Okay, so let's begin with operations. So basically operations are like mathematical operations, like we have plus, minus, into, divided by. Here increment we will use, decrement also we will use. So let's go with the one by one. So for operations we have to declare the variables to store the values, right? So let a equal to, I will use 8 as a number, and let b equal to, I will use as a 10. So now console.log of, we can do a plus b, or else we can do let c equal to a plus b. Like this also we can do. So let's comma c value also we can print. So if we go there, see, c value is also 18, and once you, without c memory allocation, we can directly, without storing in any other variable, we directly storing it and directly consoling the data a plus b, we'll get it the data. Similarly, for example, if I give a minus b, you will get it, see, -2. 8 minus 2 is how much? -2. Like that we have a into b. See, a into b, 80 into 10, 8 into 10, 80. You got it, right? So for example, a 8 by 10, what you will get? 0.8. See, these are the operations which we are discussing, nothing more than that. These are basic mathematical operations which we will use further for logics, what we have used, or integration with the conditional statements, like that we will use. So for example, we have another one. Till now we have done everything. What is increment and decrement? So increment is nothing but plus plus as a symbol, and decrement is nothing but minus minus. For example, you have given let a, right? I will give as console.log of a plus plus. Instead of writing a plus 1, so that it will write 8 plus 1. Plus plus means adding one element. So as you can see, it will show 8. Oh, we have given here mistake. Sorry, my bad. I will tell you what is the mistake also. We have to, without declaration only, we have to give that. Means we can't give directly. It should work now. It's getting 8. It should be coming 9. Not sure where we have done the mistake. Okay, here we have to give a. We have to store the same value, right? So we have to give a only. See, now you got it, 9. So the mistake what I have done is, once the increment value, it will store in the same value itself. Means for example, a is 8. 8 plus means 8 plus 1. So it will store in the same memory allocation instead of creating another variable. That's the mistake we have done. So here you can see the a value is 8 only. C value means, as you can see, a plus plus are also given, it's not working. But here it is 9 because we are getting it increment. For example, the same thing, a minus minus we can give. See, 7 minus means plus or minus is nothing but adding or subtracting. Increment means adding plus 1, or decrement means adding minus 1. So let's give another example. For example, I will use as a count equal to 0. Then I will use count, means I will increment the thing, plus plus console dot log of count. How much it will show? 1, as I given 0. For example, if I given 100, it will show 101. For example, instead of increment, I am using decrement, it will show 99. That is the what operations what we are using. So for these is the operations what we will use in the JavaScript. So I will tell you further what is conditional statements. So conditional statements basically will have 3. First one will be if condition, if statement, and second one will be if else statement, and third one will be else if statement. So let's go with the if statement. If means in case. For example, let's take, this is the syntax. So here we will write a condition and we will print the data, or else we will use the logic as a condition work. Let's do it. Okay, so for example, if here what we have given count, right? Count is 100. So count is greater than 10. We have to print this. See, condition worked. That's what we got it. For example, count is greater than 1000. You won't get any data. Means the logic which we write here, business logic, what we write here will only work on once we satisfies this data. Okay, in some cases, like there will be cases like what will like if count is greater than 1000, I need this one, or else I don't need anything, or else I want to show it's not work, like that you need it. Means then only we will get a statement called else case. So this is what if else statement means. For example, I will give condition not work. Okay, means what you are saying, count is 100 or else 101 here, sorry, 99 it will be. So count is 99 and it is greater than 1000 means I want to show this console, or else means if it is satisfied you will get it this one, or else it will show this one. See, condition not work. For example, if it is greater than 100, less than 1000, it will check into this one only and it will show condition work. How JavaScript engine works, it will go line by line. For example, it's checking here, these are the statements it's checking, and it's getting here, and it's checking 21, line number 21, and it's, let me zoom it. So in the line number 21, here it's showing let's a count. What is the count here? It is 100 minus increment 99 will be there, and 99 is less than 1000 means okay, it's satisfied. So it won't go for 24 to 26 lines because it is satisfied here. So in the next line it's showing the else case. So already it's satisfied. Why have to go here? No need. Then it will go for the other logic what we written here below the lines. For example, if it is not satisfied, if case is there and this is not satisfied, then it will go for else case. You got it right? That's how it will happen. Some cases will be there, like else if case it will be there, where multiple options, like not only yes or no, it will be like medium also. Then we will go with else if count with an option. Only if we have more than one or two options, we have to use the count case. Okay, then only we have to use. Means like if we have more than one or two, only one satisfied logic means we can get it like this, or else if it is between more than means, for example, let me show you console.log of else case executed. Okay, for example, you are saying if count is less than 10, you want to print this one, or else if it is in between range of, okay, in between range of 11 150, you have to print this one and this one. So now the count value, what is that? 99. So it is in between 11 and 150, so else case will be executed. For example, if the count value is not 99, okay, let me comment this for remove confusion, and if it is 200 or else 151, okay, it will go for else case and it will print. These two conditions will not satisfy, so it will go for there and it said else case executed. See, like that it will be there. How means like what you are doing, how we will get it, everything is depend on this. Okay, these are the three conditional statements which we are giving, means which we are going to sorry, these are the three conditional statements which we will use in the further application or else any further only. So these are the basics, fundamentals, so that these are the things what we will use, manipulate the things and everything. Okay, and now let's go with the array function. So these are the small concepts, all thing, but in the future we will, these are the more few cases where we will use. Now I have a scenario where I will have multiple for example, let me tell you one case, like let car1 I have equal to Audi, or else Audi I will use. Okay, and again let car2 I have, I need as a BMW. Okay, let car3 equal to somewhat Volvo, or else a Benz, or else anything like that, Benz car. Let's check like this, Mercedes. So I'm writing it a shortcut. So if you want to get means all these three are the same thing, but I need all these variables in a one thing instead of car 1, car 2, car 3, because all these are cars. You want to save the data only for the cars. Okay, you want to print the data all the three at a time. For example, console.log off, and you want to print car 1 comma car 2 comma car 3, like that you have to print. See, Audi, BMW, Benz, like that it will get it. But if you have n number of like 100 or 200 coming from the data, or else here student 1, student 2, student 3 is there, and student name is like Santosh or Sandeep or Vijay, somewhat like that, we have n number of students will be there, right? So if you want to get the data and print the data here, you can't write 100 or 1000 here, car 1, car 2, car 3, right? So to make list of items storing in a single, simply I can say, to make list of items store in a single variable, we use arrays. Okay, I will tell you how. So for this you have to use let as another variable, like cars I will use. Here we will use a square braces, which is array declaration. The JavaScript, I have told you, right, rules will be there and the rules we should have to follow. So the JavaScript will know that this is an array with these symbols. So I will copy this, comma this, comma, and make sure comma should be there so that it will read different items. So instead of all these, I will use cars. See, I got a cars, Audi, BMW, Benz. And what are 0, 1, 2, 3 are that positions of the in array. Positions are meant index. Okay, in array we will have index. So what is the meaning of index is nothing but position of an array, and always starts with a 0. You can say 1, 2, 3 or else no. The programming language, how it is like, it will always start with 0, 1, 2, 3. Now if you want only the position which is in the starting, no need of all the things. So instead of consoling car 1, I can say cars index of 0, so that it will only print Audi. See, or else index of 2. Index of 2 means third position, it should print bench. See, nothing but arrays are nothing but here it's printing the values of n number of at a time, or else we can select the index and we can get the data. However you need it, we can get it instead of variable declaration. Why? Because like this car 1, car 2, car 3 and car 100 means it will make n number of things, and it will means like it will get it memory allocation, it will make the logic slow, and it will, and also for developer point of view, if you have hundreds of students, how will you type hundreds of students in this one? Developing is nothing but making our logic should be executed, but lines of code should be less, right? So that's how we will use it. So these are the what array concept. Simply we can say to store the list of items in a single variable. So these are the things which we are saying array. Now we will go for loops. Loops means if you want to print all these, now we are getting it here. For example, we will have a conditions. In the first one I will say for now for loop. For loop is nothing but using the first concept, and this is this will be the syntax. And now I want to console.log of I. Let's assume I means I will declare here like let I. This is the first line of argument. In the function, in the parentheses, whatever we write, it is called as arguments, and the first line of argument is a declaration in the for loop, and after that we will give condition like I less than or equal to 10, for example, equal to 10. This is the condition, and we are giving I plus plus as increment. So what I am doing is, right, for example, if you need n number of integers like 1 to 100 or 1 to 55 only, or else 1 to 1000, like that. Looping is nothing but getting the data and it's looping all the things to print out, nothing more than that. Why looping we are using and everything we will have in the further things, like in the application you will get an idea. Now you can see that looping is nothing but it will loop the data everything until it satisfies this condition. For example, see here, here I am declaring the variable, and after that I have to write a condition like if statement, and inside that I have to console this data. It's like a 3 or 4 lines. Instead of 3 or 4 lines, I am writing this condition only in just 3 lines. See, in one line, single one line of code, where I am declaring the variable, I am giving the condition, and after that I am satisfying the condition until it's get equal to 10, so that it will go from 0 to 10 and everything stuff. As you can see now, once for loop where console.log of I, we didn't declare any value, so I am declaring as a 1. So if you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, that is how it will be working. For example, you need a numbers, list of numbers in decreasing order, you know, right, ascending and descending. So here this is an ascending order, like small to greater. Now if you want only up to less than 10 only, not equal to 9, I will remove it, and as you can see only up to 9 it will be there. If it is equal only, we will get a 10 number. Okay, and I want in reverse, so what you have to do, greater than 10 and I minus minus, and I have to give value as the number which we want to get, like here 10. Sorry. So what it's showing, it's check the I value as a 10, and it will check I is greater than or equal to 10, and if it is satisfies means it will decrease one value which is decrement, and it will print it. Again it will go for I less than greater than or equal to 10, and it will get it and it will print it. That's how it will go. Sorry, I greater than equal to 1, or it will print it, means up to the one value which is satisfying here, it will print it. See, 10 9 8 1. If you no need 1, no need of 1, only up to 2 you need it, then you can remove that equal to. See, up to 2 it will be there. So this is how we will use the operations, increment and decrement, and this is how we will use the conditions and if else conditions also. These are the statements and this is the logic same, and this is what variable declaration is. And all the three things concept which we learned in the last class and this class is used simply in the for loop. Okay, and another one which I forgot to tell you in the conditional statements is switch case. For example, as you can see now, for example, if count equal to 100, console.log of if case, if end, else if count is 200, sorry 101 less than count less than 200, console.log of else if case. Then else console.log of else case. So if it is satisfies this one, it will go there and go there, means go outside. For example, let's have a scenario where it is we are not giving us 101 or 200. I have another case like 200 to 300, another case, and 300 to 400. Means what you will say, we can use else case, and if you go there and you can paste it, and we can go here and change. That is what you will say, right? So you're saying it will get it like else, but the only issue is that this is also a work, but the only issue is think about every developer should think like optimization. Optimization is nothing but simply I will say what is the word optimization means. Output should come in best way so that the code execution will not take much time, and also no errors or bugs. Okay, this is what we call optimization. Optimized coding is nothing but I can say it should get, we have to execute the code in an effective way so that the lines of code should be less, or else the execution of the code will take less time, so that we can get the response easily. For example, in if case I will say switch also. So here for example, if you see in if case 100 is there, it will check 151, count 100, no, then else if no, then else if no, else if no, then it will go to else and it will show. That's how it will work. Means it will go this one and this line and this line and this line. That is how it will work. That is not a good scenario. If we have multiple cases like 5 or 10 cases we have, or else 5 cases you have, and you want to execute only that case exactly, you can't write a multiple else if, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 like that you can't write. So to avoid that, we will use the alternative which is called switch statement, and that is same execution it will be happen for the switch case, but the only thing is it will execute in an optimal way. For example, I will show you, right? Give me a second so that I can show you. Switch. So this is a case value and it will break it. Let's copy it. It will be v. So same cases I am using here. Okay. Now for example, here we are giving like count. Now here we are giving case as count greater than less than 100, and we are giving here less than 200, less than 300, less than 400, 200, 300, 400. Now console dot log of case 1. So let's case 2, case 3, case 4 and case 5 So here it will get 5, you will get 4, get 3, you will get 2. So it's getting case 5. See, so instead of executing all the things what we have and what we are getting it or how we are getting, so the state logic output will be the same for both, but the execution, I told you, right, if else means this one like this and next step like this and next like, but here switch case it will check for the count and it check for the case. What is the case? Count less than 100 means okay, nothing more than that. It will go ahead, it will check case simultaneously for all the cases, so that what is the value we are satisfying here, it will execute directly, or else it will print out the default, so that it will give the break. Okay, here there is no break, it will check it, and if it is not okay, check it, and if it's not, go okay, if it is there, okay, next else case, okay, like that it will be like step by step. Here it won't be like step by step. If we got satisfied, okay, break, then come out of that conditional statement, and we can work on remaining stuff what we have below. That's how the switch case works. That is the only thing. What is the difference between else and this one, else if and this one? So right now we have learned so many things like operators, conditional statements, array, and for loop. In the next class we will learn about remaining things of another loops, and after that we will go with that in the advanced level of what I have told you in the class number 8 of DOM manipulation. Okay, thank you.